Hello everyone, my name is Tamer. I'm an associate professor at College of Computing and Informatics, and today we are going to introduce for you our research work at my research team. So we are in information laboratory, or we call it Info Lab. We are conducting some research on Trustworthy AI, where we care about building some secure, ethical, and robust AI models that can withstand any bad behavior from any misuse. So for that, we are working on Trustworthy AI, where we are, let's first describe what is the Trustworthy AI. Trustworthy AI is a system or AI system where we can build a system follow law, ethics, and robust against any misbehave. So for that, we need to create some trustworthy AI, which could be reliable, resilient, and responsible. And to do that, we have to build the system to be safe and secure and care about privacy of the users and people who are using this system. So for that, if we can build some trustworthy AI, we can build some trust with the users who are using this system. And that will bring the AI for its full potential, as people are trusting the AI and can use it for many tasks near them. AI is everywhere near us, as you know, and it's affecting our lives daily, and we are seeing AI changing our life for the better. So for example, recently we can see AI in education, entertainment, healthcare, social media, financing, surveillance system, military, and other parts of our life. So usually AI can do things like image analysis, predictions, progressions, predicting the future, making some marketing, learning, or any other task that we can do. Most of the applications of AI lie within the image analysis, the predictions of the futures, analyzing and doing some regressions, and any other task could be possible to build using AI. So, but what we have here, an issue is that we need to trust the AI. So why? Because recently it was easy to fool the AI, and we found many instances where we can fool the AI. So for instance, recently there was incidents from Facebook where the AI bots of Facebook start communicating with each other with a language which is unknown for humans. So humans cannot be on the loop and understand what's going on between the bots. Another incident is several self-driving cars crash because of some maybe fog or from some environment reasons make the AI fail to make the control of the self-driving car. Also, we saw maybe in the news recently about Deepfake, where we can create some characters of some people or pretend that we are make a video of some people who are and let them say something they did not say before. We call this one Deepfake. Also recently we see that sometimes the AI is biased, not fair. Like for instance, there are some examples where we put the AI to make some portrait about Obama, but they do the portrait using some white skin people. Why? Because they trained the model on some data for white skin people, and then they could not do this one for case of Obama. So this is like a bias or unfair models. So currently we have some research problems that we are investigating where we try to understand the decision of the AI. We would like to know why the AI doing this kind of decision, And we call this kind of research explainability. So here, there is nowadays a trade-off between how accurate is the model we are building and how easy to explain the decision of this model. So this kind of the trade-off between accuracy and explainability is one research work that we are trying to understand and try to make the model easy to explain. This will help us to make the model transparent. As people understand how the AI model is doing the decision, people will trust the model. But if they don't understand how the model is creating the decision, this will create something about lack of trust between the humans and the models or AI models. Another issue or another current research we are doing is the securing the AI models. Recently, we saw there are a kind of arm race between attacking the AI models and make them do bad behavior and or not doing the task assigned to them correctly. So this we call this one AI model attack. And also we saw some people who are doing some defenses to prevent those attacks on AI models. Same like what we saw in security about viruses and malwares where they are attacking the model, attacking the software. We saw the same thing for AI. There are some hackers or there are some adversarial attacks where they can try to make the model fail. So this issue is currently a big research field where we try to build defenses against some proposed attacks. Another thing that we are doing nowadays is try to understand the worst case performance of the model. How the AI, what is the worst situation the model or the AI model can go through to before it failed. So if we know the limits of the AI model and when the model will fail, in this case, will help us a lot to do something we call it model verification. We will verify if the model will do a specific task correctly to which limit. So this is what we call it the worst case limit of the model. Another thing is that it will help us to understanding the worst case situation will help us to have a fair model and also a transparent model. So this is very important thing to let us understand what is the limit we have so far. Also, extracting private data from the model, this is or AI model, is a big concern nowadays. So imagine you are training some AI model, and then you put this model, you train the model on a specific data, and then you are just make this model public. And then later, you will find some people are trying to reverse and get from the model back the data used for the training. Usually the data used for training is a private data. So if we got some data extracted from the model, that means we are revealing some private data that we use for training this model. And this could have many bad consequences on the model. So how to prevent this situation and make the trained data private and prevent any way of extracting the data, this is a big research field that we are doing nowadays. Okay, so why worst case performance is important for us for AI models? So if we have AI model and we would like to know what is the limit of this model before it failed. So this is very important. So this one is important for us to prevent any adversarial manipulation on the deployment of the model. So imagine you are deploying the model, install the model to make it work, to do some task, and then that model hacked by some hackers or adversarial attacks, and then do some bad things to this model. So to prevent this situation, we will, if we know from the beginning before deploy the model, what is the worst case, this will help us to prevent this situation. Also, if we know the worst case that the model can reach, this will help us to know what we will build some trust, that we know where is the limits of the model, and this will make some trust for us. Also, this will prevent any negative impact on some safety critical tasks. So imagine the AI is controlling some critical task and then, like for example, controlling the electricity of the city or controlling the load of some manufacturer chain, or it will control some water pumping. So if we have some critical task assigned to AI and we don't know what is the worst situation this model could reach, this could mean maybe we will have some unexpected situation where the model could fail and we will have many consequences after this. Also, if we understand the limit of the AI model, we can build some future research because we know where is the limit, and always when we know the limit of some task or some topic, we will always try to explore to improve this situation. This is what we call it research. So we will make a new research to go beyond these limits. Another thing, knowing the worst case situation will make us have some responsible, safe AI for any task we would like to assign for AI. So AI will reach its full potential when we trust the AI, and we can establish some trust between humans and machine or AI models. So if we do that, then in this case, we will have some applications. Very critical applications. One of the applications that we are conducting, for example, recently, is applying AI models to medical domains. So for example, in medical domains, we can apply AI for healthcare administrations, for public health, for medical research, for medical training, for medical support, also for patients' engagement. So we will let the patients engage with the physicians and try to build some interactions using AI between the physicians and the patients. So also we can use AI for remote medicines and diagnosis, surgery, and hospital care. But maybe in my team, for example, we are focusing more on diagnosis, how we can diagnose some disease using AI. So we are feeding the AI, building some robust AI or trustworthy AI, and that AI will feed it with some patient's data, like some imaginary data of the patients, like MRI images, CT images, or some blood tests, and then we will make the AI support the physicians, like it will support the physicians on making the correct decision, or it will be kind of a decision support system for the physicians when they are trying to diagnose any disease. This will help not only to support the physicians to make a correct diagnosis for the disease, but also this one will make it will lower or prevent some medical mistakes we have. So, for example, recent statistics say that wrong diagnosis could reach in daily life around from 5% to 10%. But when we have some AI supporting the physicians, in this case, we could lower this kind of medical mistakes during the diagnosis. So AI, just finally, we want to say that AI has bright futures, and we believe that if we can build some trustful AI, and this AI is immune against some attacks and can do follow some ethical rules and regulations, and also be technically sound and robust. In this case, this will let us trust more the AI, and it will help us to involve the AI in more critical tasks in the future, which could help the humans to have their life much easier than what they have nowadays. That's it for this short lecture. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.